Hello and welcome to Ask Governor Productions episode 87, obviously, and today I have a ton of awesome questions once again from you guys, including the weirdest LEGO Star Wars set ever. So we'll get to that and much more here in a moment, but first, if you do enjoy, leave a like, and if you have a question that you want answered on next week's episode, leave it in the comments section down below. I'm going to be at Brick Fair, Virginia this weekend. If you're going to be in the area and are going to the convention and want to meet me there, that would be great. I'm going to show you the map right now. This is where I will be at the convention. If you're looking for me during the public hours, I should be around that area. Come up, say hi. I will have some 2x2 Lego tiles with my logo printed on them that I will be handing out to people that come up and say hello. Anyway, I hope to see a lot of you guys there, and I'm hoping to have an awesome time and make a lot of awesome vlogs that you'll see on M&R Vlogs. Anyway, let's get to our first question from Simon Roos, who says, what is the weirdest Lego Star Wars set ever? And there's a few that come to mind that are pretty weird. I think the TIE Crawler is a pretty weird one. I think the TIE Defender is a pretty weird one, but I think the crown for weirdest Lego Star Wars set has to go to the Sand Speeder. Like, the First Order ATST might be weird to you guys, but honestly, it's just bad. It's not even a weird set. It's just a terrible set. I think the Sand Speeder is the weirdest set to me, though. Like, you have all these Snow Speeders that are white, and then all of a sudden Lego's like, here's a tan one, just because, and like, it didn't make any sense, and they just kind of did it, and like, nobody knew where it came from, so there's that. Let me know in the comment section below if you think there's a weirder set, but I'm going with that one, and I might make a top 10 video on weirder sets at some point in the near future. Our next question comes from Liam, and he says, hey Ryan, my questions are, do you think there will be more Stranger Things set, and what is your prediction for the Patriots this season? I think the Patriots are going to go 16-0, that's pretty obvious, or 19-0, they'll win the Super Bowl, however you want to put it, but the more Stranger Things set question, I'm pretty iffy on. I don't know if they're going to make more. I want them to make more now. They made the Barb San Diego Comic-Con minifigure, which gives me hope. I think that means they're thinking about it, like they've worked on other figure designs, right? So I think if they make stuff for like season 3, they could do a Starcourt Mall scene. There isn't a ton that I feel like they can do from Stranger Things, but I think if they do like a few more sets, kind of like the Simpsons did. There's like the big Simpsons house, and then like another year or two later, they did the Quickie Mart. I think it could be a similar situation with Stranger Things. I don't know if they get a CMF series though, like Simpsons did, but I'd love to see at least one more big set from Lego Stranger Things. Cooper says, who is your favorite character in The Office? I am about halfway through season 6 at this point. I've been watching the crap out of that show, but I would say my favorite character is probably Jim or Michael. I'm not sure. Michael is hilarious because he's so painfully unaware of how like obnoxious and stupid he is, which I think is just a great character, but Jim is also like to me the most relatable, so I don't know, I could go either way on that. Typhoon the Wave says, are you an AirPods or a Beats kind of guy? Totally going with the AirPods there. I love my AirPods. I think they're the best thing ever. T-Tap something says, what is your least favorite Lego gimmick, like for example helicopters and big motor vehicles? I don't think helicopters are specifically a gimmick. I think something that would be a gimmick is like stud shooters or flick fire missiles, and I never really think of it that way. I never like look at something that Lego puts out and I'm like, that there is a gimmick. It's definitely tough. I mean, I would look at something like helicopters and big motor vehicles as like a crutch for Lego. It's something that they always fall back on when they seem to be out of ideas, or like mechs. Like, it's just like, we need a set. Oh, let's just do another helicopter. Like, that's the way I look at it. I don't look at it like it's a Lego gimmick. The things that I look at as gimmicks is like flick fire missile, stud shooter type things. And I think the one that they overuse the most, or at least in Star Wars, is stud shooters. But stud shooters I think are actually good. So I don't know. I don't really have a least favorite Lego gimmick. I don't know, unless I'm not looking at the question the right way. Trixburg says, if we could only get one or the other ever, what would you choose, UCS A-Wing or UCS AT-AT? Hands down the AT-AT. That, I don't even have to think about that. Like, I know complete the fleet and all that with the A-Wing, but an AT-AT would just be so cool at like the $500, $600, call it $1,000. Like, whatever price range they want to put that at, that thing would be just immaculate at its size. The Brickman 823 says, are you still on a competitive Call of Duty team? No. I've been playing a lot of COD Blackout with one of my friends, and we play wagers on my Twitch, but I haven't played competitive in Black Ops 4 at all. I played the first day with like a group of guys, and then I was like, no, this sucks. I don't like Black Ops 4 competitive, and I haven't really played it that much since. So I would say going into Modern Warfare, which I actually got a shirt for over here the other day, I might try to get back into competitive if there's not a Battle Royale, but honestly, I've loved COD Blackout so much that I would be totally down to just play Battle Royale forever. Like, it's so much fun. Thomas Van Den Boucher says, what are your general hopes for Episode 9? I just want other people to like the movie. Does that make sense? Like, I liked Episode 8, and a lot of people didn't. And I just want, I'm going to enjoy the movie, almost for sure. Like, I don't not enjoy movies a lot, and I'm sure that the Star Wars movie will deliver to me exactly what I want. Like, it just has to be slightly entertaining for me. It has to have interesting character arcs for me. But more importantly than me enjoying it, I want other people to enjoy it, because I just hated seeing what happened after Episode 8 and Solo, where people are just like, oh, these are the worst things ever. And I'm like, these movies aren't bad. At least, like, you're looking at it too critically, I think. And I just want other people to enjoy it. I don't know how else to put that. Santa Claus says, thoughts on a Knights of Ren battle pack? All right, we're doing this again. Everything does not need to be a battle pack. Capiche? Bad. I would say that's bad. That's my word. C Stones says, why doesn't LEGO just reveal sets earlier to cut down on the leaks? If they reveal them before they leave the factories to get to the stores, they would have more control. So obviously that would be the way to fix it, right? However, that's not the greatest thing for them, because then they're revealing something. I mean, they produce things months and months and months in advance, and they don't want to reveal something 4 months before it releases, because then the hype dies down. They want to reveal something right before it releases, like they tried to do with the Treehouse. They revealed it literally the day before it released for everyone to buy, so the hype was about as much as you can get, and then people are like, oh, I gotta go get this tomorrow, versus having time to think about it. I mean, maybe I'll get it in a few months when it's on sale. You go get it tomorrow. So LEGO doesn't want people to like sit on their decision, right? They want the hype to be at its peak when they release the set, because that's when people are actually going to buy it, which makes sense. So no, they can't really just reveal sets 4 months ahead of time all the time. That just doesn't work, especially with like something like the Episode 9 sets. Like, you can't just reveal those because Disney won't let them. I know it's completely arbitrary, but that's just the way it works. Like, it just doesn't work like that. Aaron Miller says, when will you build and review the 1999 LEGO Star Wars sets? That's actually going to happen very, very soon. I know I've been saying it's going to happen soon for the last 8 months, but this time I'm serious, because this is the time period that I figured out is going to work. So basically what I'm looking at is when I get back from Brick Fair, I basically have from August until mid-September where nothing is really going to be happening for me. We have all the LEGO Star Wars Episode 9 sets coming out in early October, like October 4th, I think. We have the UCS Star Destroyer that should come out at like September 15th at the earliest. So I'm thinking between August, 5th, whenever I get back home, and September 15th is a great period of time for me to knock out all those 1999 set builds and reviews and whatever else I want to do with those. I also want to do like a comparison with all the collectible minifigures, or the 20th anniversary figures. You can kind of see them back there. I have the Obi-Wan one now. Check out my review if you haven't already. But yeah, I want to get that done between August and September. I think that's just the time period for me. I'm looking forward to knocking those out and being done with them. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean all the videos will come out during that time period. I kind of want to space them out, but I'll at least have the videos produced and done, and they'll be out throughout the rest of the year. So that's what I'm looking at. Saturn says, will you be reviewing the Rise of Skywalker sets? Oh man, I don't know about that. Would I review new LEGO Star? Yes, of course I'm going to review them. Yep. As soon as I can get them, I will be building them, putting up speed builds, and reviewing them on my main channel. I'm really looking forward to finding out what they even are. Like, the rumors aren't even concrete at this point, so we'll have to wait and see, but I'm really looking forward to getting the reveals and then buying them and obviously reviewing them. So can't wait for those to come out. Phildo wants to know what my biggest LEGO regret is, and this can go a few different ways. I could say the set that I bought and I paid too much for, the set that I sold and shouldn't have sold, something that I've done, something that I've uploaded, who knows? I mean, there's so many different things that I could regret, but I would say the biggest regret that comes to mind right now, and I don't really have a lot, so I feel like I'm really grasping at straws to pick this one out, but is not moving away from a white background earlier, both for my speed builds and for my review videos. Obviously, I used to use the brown table, now I use the white table, and I used to film my speed builds on a white background, but I think if I had gone to like a table when I was living at my old house and used the background as my sets, like everything, my channel might have grown faster. Like, I just feel like not having the white background would have been so much nicer, so much earlier on in my LEGO YouTube career. That would have been awesome. It took me so long to get away from that. That's just something that I feel like I wish I had moved on from a little bit faster, or never even touched, to be honest. Madison and Harvey says, dude, can you start doing giveaways, because that would be pretty dope? Well, contrary to popular belief, I don't have unlimited money, so I can't just be giving stuff away all of the time. And on the flip side of that, I did just do a few giveaways a few months ago, and I'll be giving away some Lego tiles at Brick Fair. So if you want to win some free Lego, I guess you just show up and say hi and I'll give you one. So that's a giveaway, but like I'm not gonna just do giveaways because people ask. I'm gonna do them occasionally whenever I feel like it. So I know it's awesome to get giveaways, but like I don't want my channel to be built on giveaways. Does that make sense? Because I don't want people to watch me just because I give away free Lego every once in a while. Like that's not the point of my YouTube channel. So yes, but no is my answer. Inferno Bricks says, what is the most delicate set you own? I think I'm gonna have to go with the 2006 Imperial Star Destroyer. It doesn't have a carrying handle. It's just kind of loosely made up of plates on the exterior, so picking it up every time I just feel like it's gonna snap in my hands. Like I know it has like a Technic interior, but it's not as like good and rugged as some of the newer Lego models, and especially without the carrying handle. Like the set just, it scares me every time I pick it up, so I'm gonna go with that as the most delicate set. Some guy says, would you rather raid Just Too Good's house and burn his Lego, or delete your Call of Duty accounts and play Minecraft for life? So I'm gonna have to raid Justin's house and burn it down. I like having my Call of Duty accounts and I don't want to play Minecraft, so I'm sorry, Justin, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Denel says, what is the worst purchase or deal you have made for a Lego Star Wars set? I did pay like $70 for this minifigure, and it came in a poly bag, so I'm gonna say it counts as a set. And yeah, this would be the worst purchase or deal I made on a Lego Star Wars set. And it was also on Bricklink like for 20 bucks, but they had sold, so I could have got a much better deal. So I'm gonna say this is the worst deal. I mean, obviously I wanted it early to have for video purposes, but God, it hurts me that I paid so much for this figure knowing that it's going to be free at some point in the future, right? Hero Star 16 says, when you were in school, did you do any extracurriculars like student council or football? My school actually didn't have a football team or a baseball team. Otherwise, I probably would have done baseball. But no, I didn't do any extracurriculars. I didn't do anything. I came home, played Call of Duty, and made YouTube videos. That was my life. It was great. It still is. Benjamin Tyberg says, what is the most repetitive and boring set that you've built? I think this goes for a few of them. I think all three Tantive 4 sets. The engine area, where you have to build like 18 of the same engine with slight variations, gets pretty repetitive and boring. That would be probably my answer for that. ELD Studio says, if you have kids, will you let them play with your Lego, or will you not even let them touch your Lego like the dad from the Lego movie? So I will certainly let my kids play with my Lego. I let my cousins play with my Lego, especially when they were younger, like Corey and my cousin Camden, like whenever they would come over. But there are like certain sets that were off limits, right? Like big sets, right? So you just don't let them touch the big ones. Like if they break a snow speeder that is, you know, it comes apart in big chunks, not a big deal, but I wouldn't let them play with like the Clone Turbo Tank or the Star Destroyer, you know? So you just kind of pick and choose which sets they can play with, and I'd be fine with that. Jeff12 says, what is your favorite idea set at the moment? That treehouse. I think the treehouse is my favorite idea set at the moment. I just built it the other day. It was like a 5.5 hour build. What a grueling build that was. But oh my God, the treehouse is immaculate. There are a lot of good idea sets, and I'm not gonna lock that set in for my favorite of all time. But you know, recency bias, the treehouse for sure. I am gonna do a worst to first Lego ideas video. I was waiting for the treehouse to be revealed for me to do that. So when I get back from Brick Fair, keep your eye out for that one. But that one has to be my favorite at the moment. But again, probably some recency bias to that. Awesome Dude 33 says, do you play Fortnite? I have not played Fortnite since I think March 1st of this year, so it's been a long time. So yes, but no, it's been forever. I like Call of Duty a lot. So that is it for Ask About Productions episode 87. If you guys did enjoy and don't like Fortnite, leave a like on the video down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you all again next week. Maybe not next week. It just depends on when I get back from Brick Fair, if I have time to film episode 88 in time. But that's all I have for you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.